Anyway,
All right, I just restarted
yeah,
the
honestly,
recording.
honestly, the character of Punpun, it's nice that he's kind of an unreliable narrator throughout the whole thing because of how he sees everything. But
Yeah,
besides that, yeah, it's
I mean,
like he
yeah,
was a
he's a terrible
passenger in his
person.
own life for the most part.
He's a terrible person.
Yeah,
I don't know. Punpun is like he almost is like a he's like Yuichi if Yuichi never got his stuff together, kind of. Like he's very
He he's ve-
pessimistic, especially when
he's
he's an
fucking
adult.
he's immature. That's Pun's whole issue is that he's immature and doesn't know how to like handle things. Where with like
I
Yuichi,
mean, yeah,
he's just chill like that. All right.
I mean when your parents are barely in your life, I mean, yeah, I can see how he would not know how to deal with that.
I
but I
mean,
also think like that. I also think it's like Yuichi's kind of like that as a person, just because he doesn't want to, go through as much bullshit as he did before.
oh, exactly. Like,
Yeah, that is actually
are
kind of
you
true.
recording the chat? I am recording the chat.
What's going on in the chat, actually?
Um,
Oh,
Yeah, dude, dude, guy, man,
uh,
just man, like a really bad person.
but hold on. Pennywise has something to say. All right, let's see what he has to say. Uh, but I don't know. Like Uncle Yuchi's just like kind of base. I'm gonna be honest, right?
I like Louis. The
I
thing is, Louis, like whenever he explains like why he is the way he is, like why he won't like get interact with other people that much. Like I understand what happened was bad, but it wasn't his fault, like at all, almost. So it's
I
like
mean, like,
why is he segregating himself so
it
much?
partial. I feel like it partially was this is Pumput's.
I mean, I can see how he would think it's his fault, kind of, but I mean, all like I don't know, bro. Like I really just don't think that he had almost anything to do with it. I mean, hell, if the other guy didn't, if basically if he had listened to the girl, then he would have been in that other guy's position. The guy who what he didn't
This
kill her mom, but he definitely
no, it was a murder attempt. He like I think he set the kiln on fire or something. Pumpun is a good example of when the victim becomes a perpetrator. Yeah.
not true. What is Punpun's? It's a Onodera. Yeah, Onodera. And he has a Punyama. It's Punyama first, then he goes to Onodera whenever his parents get divorced.
I mean, he kept his dad's last name, I believe.
No, no, Punyama is, I think was his dad's last name. I'm pretty sure. Am I crazy? Pretty
Uh,
positive that was
Yeah.
his last name. Yeah, because I think Sachi calls him, or his Sachi and his friends call him Mr. Punyama
yeah.
whenever they meet with him.
Uncle Yuichi is
Well,
one of the
Pun's
only
all.
people I could consider a good person in the manga. He made bad decisions, but he knows what he did was wrong. It feels like he's trying to change throughout the manga. I mean, kinda. How I kind of see him is like he isn't a good person, right? He isn't a good person at all. But he can admit to the fact that he's not a good person, right?
Holy, great.
Just gonna, I'm just gonna.
Bro, great. That was
Jeez, that's on record. That's
Lucky
on
Drew.
file. That's on file. Holy. Okay, but definitely not. He was decent, sure, but yeah, exactly. Like, but he knows he's not a good person and doesn't try to act like he's a good person. You know?
I don't know. I do feel like Yuichi's pessimism, like even when he's having a kid, bro, like his pessimism towards it, bro, is like wild to me. I'm
I
like, dude, you like got your life together here,
I
and
mean,
you're
like,
still being
I mean, he has to deal with Pun Pun. You know?
not really like after like Punpun moves out and stuff. It seems like he doesn't really interact with Punpun much. It seems like
No, but
Midori act
that
like
I
like
mean, because Pum Pum just
doesn't
kind
before
of
him.
like screwed off. You know? Was the real estate guy
Yeah.
on God? No, on God though. He was dope. The real estate dude.
The real estate. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the fat
not
guy.
the
I
real
love
estate
I love
guy,
the
but
fat
his
guy.
the
The
landlord.
landlord. The landlord. Yeah, bro. The landlord
Yeah.
was actually
He was
way
good.
too. Like I remember when I first read this, I didn't realize that Punpun. Like I guess I never caught the fact that he was doing like a. I can't remember if it was like a business degree or whatever
He was
type of
going.
schooling he was trying
He
to
was
do.
getting his real estate license.
Yeah, he was trying to do that. I did not realize that so he's off with Aiko, and then Sachi checks like a note, I think in his room or something, and it says he passed. And I'm just like, dude, you
Yeah, he
messed up
actually got a
so bad,
certificate.
Punpun.
He actually like has a job. You know,
Like, bro can actually live a decent life, and then bro's off with Aiko, having already murdered her mom. I'm just like, dude.
I mean,
Because
also
like
no. Sorry, go ahead.
Aiko just kind of represents that part of the past that he can't get rid of, like his idealized, past with her.
I mean, it was his like, it was his dream basically. Like his first love.
Yeah,
And like she kind of, I wouldn't even say intentionally, accidentally took advantage of that. You know,
Mhm.
like
Like she's the one that got away.
she's the one that got away, but then she came back and turned out to not be so perfect. I guess.
What it do,
Yeah,
fellas?
in his eyes.
Welcome. All right.
I feel
So
like Aiko and Punpun was like it was like two black holes. They combined to make a super massive black hole, bro. Like it
Oh yeah.
just they bounce off of each other in a way that
No,
shouldn't
it's
have
no,
been
no.
happening.
Like
here's the thing, right? I think Punpun and Yuichi parallel each other really well, right? And that comes with. Do you guys remember the girl from Yuichi's backstory?
yeah, we were
Yeah, the
just
high
talking about that.
school
We were just
girl.
we were just talking
Well,
about
do
it.
you know what her name is?
I do not.
I can remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember her. I don't even think she had a name, right?
No,
She
she
did,
never. We
I
knew
can
her
look it up.
mom's
Hold
name.
on.
We knew
She's
her
completely
mom's.
nameless, but she reminds me a lot of Aiko, right? And the very important people in adult Punpun and Yuichi's lives are very similar to each other, being Aiko to the girl from Yuichi's backstory and Sachi and Midori, right? I feel like Yuichi, he gets his shit together with Midori, right? And that's great. And it feels like Punpun was headed down that same exact kind of way with Sachi and them. Because Sachi had him on the right path, and as you were just discussing, Punpun was sent to live a pretty normal, healthy life with Sachi and them, and then Punpun
Met Aiko.
went and met Aiko, tried to go to Kagoshima with her, and ended up murdering Aiko's mother, going on the run for a felony crime, uh, what eventually became Aiko's suicide ended up happening. What it really didn't need to, and shit hits the fan in a way that it never really got to with Yuichi.
I
But it
mean,
could have if
I
he
mean,
didn't step away
first
from
off,
the
like,
girl from his backstory, right? And
first
that's
off,
the way it kind of feels like. And the girl from Yuichi's backstory and Aiko kind of they look similar to each other. I feel like.
I mean, the big difference between Uncle Yuichi in that situation and Punpun is first off when Yuichi did meet the girl. I forget her name.
I don't think she
He,
has a name.
I don't.
I
I
think
don't. I
the
don't believe
end of.
so.
Oh wait, I think the
Yeah,
end of her backstory, or the end of Yuichi's backstory,
We know her mom's
literally
name.
ended. I think it ended with him saying, "I never even learned her name."
Yeah, that's right. But like, first off, Yuichi was in his mid-20s when that happened. Punpun
Yeah.
met Aiko when he was like 6. And like,
Yeah, and that's kind of different. But I feel like there's a lot of parallels there.
oh yeah, most definitely.
No, you do have a good point. Yeah, because he never really goes to try and help her with the whole thing, and it's like, yeah, she parallels Aiko with the fact that she also has her backstory, and her mother's like super possessive over her, but Yuichi never really goes in to try and help her like Punpun did, which leads to what happens later on between Punpun and Aiko.
And damn, I really just realized that Aiko and the girl from Yuichi's backstories both have abusive, possessive mothers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
and
Direct
lack of
parallel,
father
really.
figures.
Lack of
Oh,
father
no,
figures.
whenever they're in Yuichi's backstory and they're explaining the girl, whenever Yuichi's like asking the
All
mom,
right.
because the kids ask her like, "Are you keeping your child locked up in the house?"
Okay.
And if you don't respond, like I feel like it insinuates in a way that there's a chance that she's not actually doing that. I feel like because it doesn't straight up just say that, like yeah, for sure she's doing that.
Ooh.
I mean, hell, there's not even any proof that she is besides what the girl said.
Also, we
She just
just got
wanted-
a really good question in the chat from Dude Guy Man himself. To you guys, what is the most relatable part of Punpun?
Bro, my life has not been good, but it ain't been that bad, bro.
I mean, like,
Holy.
there's like parts you can probably connect to.
Yeah.
But I would say probably the part where Punpun's brain squirted out of his wiener.
No.
Nah.
I mean, bro, we all had that moment, bro. Every single one of us. I would imagine. I would assume so.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to
speak
look
for
at the
yourself,
chat.
guy.
I
Anyways,
guess.
God.
What's the most
This
relatable
is
part
like
of
the
Punpun?
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like
With all
murdering
jokes aside,
someone
I really don't
and
know. Like,
burying their body in the woods is pretty, like that's tight, man. Like if it's not you and your girl, it's you and your boy.
That and maybe the real Goodnight Punpun was the friends we made along the way.
Is that
Yeah, for real.
you know what? Maybe the real Kishido, Sachi, and them. Anyways, guys,
Wait, this
let's
is
talk about,
okay. That's from Marcus's
talk about-
server.
let's talk about Pegasus.
No, I don't want
Dude,
to talk
Oh
about
my
Pegasus. No, no. Dude, okay, no,
What do you mean? That was the best part of the story.
Shut the
Come on, man.
Okay, I know this is going on YouTube, but shut the fuck up, bro. Did my headphones?
I'm
It
not
just
just.
wasn't.
I used to, like as soon as Pegasus or any part of their cult appeared on panel, bro. I immediately just skipped the page, bro.
Oh, it was.
I was not about to read.
That's what. Ton's not here right now, but he made a really good point about the Pegasus part. Those parts make Punpun a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. All right.
It kind of
Yeah,
messes.
that's
it
literally why I
messes
give
up-
it the score. Good.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
no,
think
it was
messes
annoying.
up- it just messes up the pacing. Like you might say, like okay, maybe it keeps things like interesting with two types of plots, but you got Pegasus, and then you got Punpun and Aiko, and then you got Sachi. So you don't really need Pegasus to splice up the plots. It's like I think it's just a Neo Asano fucking around with Punpun a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
no, I was
Like,
looking.
I
Like,
would
I think
think
looking into
Pegasus
it.
is. I think Pegasus
Oh.
is just a brain dump for Asano. Like I don't know what the purpose of
I
Asano putting Pegasus and Goodnight Punpun is.
No, so I was looking into it, and it apparently, like, from some interviews he gave about it, was that Pegasus was one, like, an ode to like shonen manga with like a group of people trying to save the world and stuff like that. That's why they had like the Daruma thing comes at the end, which is supposed to be like a meteor hitting Earth, but because of what Pegasus and they did, like they stopped it. And two, it was also a way for Asano to like just talk about his thoughts without without having Punpun just say things, because Punpun was way too established of a character at a time for like him to say what he wanted to say.
Is it
Like, it's
just
just
him
kinda
trying
weird.
to? Is it him trying to bash on the stupidity of like collective cults?
yeah, I believe
That's-
so.
Yeah.
I was.
I think it's a lot of things.
So
that
So
it's
I was
just
right.
like
It was Asano
makes it
trying to just
not good.
throw down a brain dump without it with it like kind of being abstract, I guess is the word.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he covers something somewhat similar. Yo, Ton. Okay, he made it. Hell yeah.
On his ear, yo, let's
Yo.
go.
I will say the thing about Pegasus is Pegasus could work. It's just entirely too damn long, and it has a bunch of characters that no one cares about.
It
Like,
kept.
the only character in that entire arc that matters is Seki's friend.
Yeah,
the
the guy,
only-
the guy with the
character.
poop god.
Yeah.
Yo, I forgot about Seki. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh no, I actually I feel like if we like I like the psyche. Is it Seki or Psyche?
It's Seki.
Seki.
Psyche.
I really
I
like.
enjoyed his character.
I would
I
not
feel
mind like a
like
side volume, like a single volume just dedicated to him, because we only see bits and pieces. Like we see from elementary school up to the time period that Punpun ends, but we don't see a lot of stuff in between.
I
Nah,
feel like he
or-
appears he appears like every 2 volumes for
here,
about
let me
a
that
third of the
down.
volume.
Hold on.
Like, you don't see
Yeah.
him very often.
Request to speak. Okay. But I know I wish they removed the Pegasus part and like replaced it with Seki.
Oh,
I actually
Yeah,
I really enjoyed those parts, even though they're few and far between.
Yeah, Seki was
Yeah,
actually.
then you get the
I think Seki's the only character from Punpun's childhood that actually gets covered at all, and he
Except
actually
for
has a
the
pretty
guy,
good.
except for his friend. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, his friend, but his friend is a lot less prolific. I feel
No,
like.
and then there's the one that
his friends ties into like the Pegasus part, right? Because he joins the cult. And
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
yeah.
and then there's the
Honestly,
one that moved away. There's the one that moved away at the end of volume 2.
yeah, no, actually,
Or
I was gonna bring that up. Like, what do you all think about the ending? Like, with that friend coming back?
with Harumi,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was almost pointless because we put. I mean, he left very early on in the story. Honestly, we didn't even know Punpun had any real connection to him, and he just appears at the end. Like the only thing I can see why that happens is just duality of life. Like we see what Punpun went through, and then we see Harumi. He's getting married, I believe. The second last chapter,
I think
he's a
so.
teacher. He seems to have lived a pretty normal life while we've seen what Punpun went through.
I mean, like, what's interesting is even at after the whole Ico arc, I guess I'll call it. Like,
it's just
you could
Punpun
tell
being a young
you
adult.
yeah, young adult, but he's still recovering from all that, and it's not a perfect ending, right? Which
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of
How do you
appreciate.
go about ending a story like Punpun?
Exactly.
It's
What
I
very
was
feel like
hard
what we
because
got
of
is what we got,
what
though.
was the saddest part of Punpun to you guys?
The saddest, probably when Aiku died. To be honest,
I mean, yeah, probably volume 13. Just
Uh,
come on.
point blank, volume
um,
13 or volume 12.
I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I think after that, though, after that, the ending of volume 4, or near the end, when Punpun indirectly has what's the guy's name? Fuck, what's his name? He was fucking Ico or something.
I don't know who you're talking
oh,
about.
the guy who was dating Aiku in high school or middle school or whatever hell grade level they were in. I don't
Yeah,
remember his name. I know you're talking
he
about.
was in badminton.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. No, I thought that
Yeah,
was.
no, when he indirectly forces him to have a career-ending injury. That whole portion was incredibly good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought this.
It's the fake oh wow, he's actually gonna do it. And then boom. Yeah, he gets an injury and immediately he loses.
I mean,
The build up to that, and then after that, it was really good.
I thought at least to me personally, the saddest part was oh, there he goes. Oh, was when his mom died. It was that, not really her actually dying, but her kind of realizing, okay, oh, I didn't really get to connect with my son. Like, I don't like him, but okay.
I just realized the only time
Hmm.
Punpun ever wins is whenever that badminton guy, whenever he injures his leg. That's the only positive
No,
thing.
I feel like he got almost a sense of winning with Aiko, but it was it was so distorted, especially remember the one scene where they're at a diner and he
Oh,
slaps
the
her
one.
and he's
And he
like,
gets a little.
it's nothing, it's just a it's just a lover's quarrel. It's normal.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Mhm.
That's so fucked up.
I mean, it's almost like they were like both like I don't even know how to describe. Like I've never like watched a movie or anything that has this relationship that's so bad. Like they were. It's almost like It's almost like they both need each other in a way, but they're like the worst thing for each
No,
other.
they were both parasites to each other.
They were
Yeah.
not good to each other. The closest thing I could possibly describe it to is take your headset off if you have. Oh, what the? Yo, I suck, bro. Damn. Take
Okay.
your headset off if you haven't seen Better Call Saul or Yeah, if you haven't seen Better Call Saul,
Just
take your
and
headset off,
if you're
don't
and if
watch
you're
this.
watching, skip ahead.
Skip ahead to I'm sure Matt will put a fucking
You think I'm gonna put a time? You think I'm gonna put a timestamp on?
All right, just skip ahead like 20 seconds. Jimmy and Kim, Better Call Saul, at the point that like it gets to a point where they're conducive to each other doing bad things when they're around each other. They make it so each other ends up they both end up doing messed up things because they're both having fun with it. And without each other, that never would have happened. Jimmy probably would have just wound up trying to become a normal lawyer if it weren't for Chuck and Kim. And Kim probably would never have been in any sort of position where she's in trouble, anyways, right? And them being, Kim said it herself, we're poison for each other. That's how, what one of you guys just said, that's what it reminds me of, Punpun and Aiko.
All right, moving on from
It's sad.
Moving on from Better Call Saul.
Moving on from Better Call Saul.
No,
I'm sure you'll put a timestamp.
I'm getting a screenshot of the timestamp of when you stopped and just okay, whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, no,
But
they're
yeah,
they're not good for each other. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're not good for each other. Punpun could have led
they both
perfectly normal.
They
and
want to
happy
be with
life.
each other, but they also don't want to be with each other.
No, it's like they
their
need
view
each
on-
other. They need each other.
Yeah, they need each other, but they also hate each other because of how they view romantic relationships and how it's like not as cracked up as what they thought it would be. But like yeah, Punpun keeps on having like the ideas of what relationship he'd want with Aiko, and like his romanticization of her that drove his want for her is now working against him.
Oh yeah.
What do we think the point of no return for Punpun is? It's probably like chapter 100, right? When he first meets Aiko again.
I would say
when they're in the hotel room.
I would say whenever she comes over and she's battered and bruised, and he's like, "I want to have sex with you." That is the point of
That-
no return.
That could be it. It could just be
either
earliest
either
possible
that or
point
the hotel room.
when he first meets Aiko again when he's an adult.
Well, the thing is, he interacts with Aiko pretty normally, for the most part, up to the point where, like I said, she comes over, looks like she had been abused by probably her mom. That is like
The moment he met her. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like yeah, when he goes back to her, yeah, when he goes back to her home and he like kills her mom, that was like the first time, one of the first only times Punpun actually did something, like took agency over his own life, and it was just to do something.
No, like
It was
especially the
just to kill
moment
his
when
mom.
God was like, "Good morning, Punpun." You
Yep.
knew it was like Dunzo. All right.
I think that's also the first time that we hear that term, and there's not a time skip immediately after. Because every single time we hear that,
Well,
it skips
Yeah,
a couple
no,
years.
you hear "Good night, Punpun," and then the next page after a page turn is like 1 year later, 2 years later. Now it's "Good morning, Punpun."
Good morning,
And he crashes out. He crashes out.
He
Yeah.
crashes out. He killed a woman. Went on the run to I forget where. And like
He went on the run to try to go to Kagoshima.
try to get. Well, he did make it, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
okay,
so
oh, that's the okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody say something funny in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night,
He posted
Punpun.
some funny
It's a
shit.
stupid chainsaw
Good night,
man ending.
Punpun. You just go to bed, Punpun, you dumb fuck. That might be
Oh yeah. By the way, question: why does Punpun's mom's look like that? By the way, because
Oh,
I don't know if y'all like. I don't
I
know if y'all were paying that much attention, but like in between chapters, it actually shows Punpun's mom from the back. Um. Yeah, I feel like the most obvious part about her Punpun form is
it,
not doesn't
so
translate over to her human form.
so I believe like I'm trying. What's a family friendly way of saying the more family friendly way of saying this? Hold on. I guess like the real Pum Pun's mom has a lot of personality. I mean, like, do you remember the one scene where she was like with that one dude, and she's under the blanket and just like lays it on the blanket from the
Oh
back?
yeah, that.
I knew she was bad as
Was it-
fuck.
Yeah.
That is great.
The scene where she pops a tit for that one guy.
Okay, I was trying to avoid saying that.
Are you looking for monetization here? We're talking about good night, Punpun.
No,
Even though-
no, that doesn't
So
help.
true.
That doesn't
Bro,
help.
bro, we're getting 5 views on Mo's, bro. I don't think you got anything to worry about.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
for real.
We're talking about
We
goddamn
can worry about that
Punpun.
later when it gets some more people. Yeah.
What talking?
I mean, you could edit that out, but if you want to edit, then that might help.
Yeah,
with views,
exactly,
you know?
bro. Whatever. I don't care enough. I don't care enough.
Hire an editor with
No,
all your money.
no,
all
hell no.
12 bucks.
I'm just gonna get DJ in here and be like, if any mention of like NSFW, bleep it out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Either that or
I'm
have-
not gonna ask
Either
have you
that or
know.
like
Right?
pay Ben like $5 to edit the video.
What if I like spam slurs? You would just get timed out.
Yeah, that's immediate. Yeah,
Like,
that's
we have an
immediate
auto.
timeout.
Bro. Okay.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically?
Bro.
Hypothetically. Okay. All right.
All right, let's get back on track.
My headphones died. I just realized.
But yeah, no.
Hypothetically.
I can hear again. All right.
But yeah, when do we stop
hypothetically.
LARPing Punpun, bro? Like honestly,
Stop what?
when do we start? Oh my God, when do we stop LARPing talking about Punpun, bro?
What do you mean? Like.
Okay, whatever. Let's move on.
All right, move on.
Damn. Theoretically, we LARP Punpun.
Not theoretically,
Okay.
factually.
Yeah, what? Actually, we become Punpun. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we become
Punpun's like
Punpun.
all
I mean,
of us,
that's the
bro.
point. That's why he's a bird creature.
There's a Punpun in all of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you have your good conscience,
Pause.
and then you have your Punpun on your shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of God being that face, no, my God is Punpun.
Oh my God, it's Punpun.
Instead of my God is I don't know. I'm an atheist.
You know, okay, you know that actually reminded me of something. I
You
don't
know what
why.
I meant by that.
Okay, time to reel back in. All right, I just saw something that was like kind of like fucked up from the manga. All right, chapter 50. We're talking about chapter 50.
Oh,
Bro.
my God.
Okay,
Yeah, you have to bring it up.
Okay,
Bro.
no, I'm not gonna go into details because I still want this to like go up, right? But like, as it was happening, it was kind of fucked up that we could actually see Punpun's body. It wasn't just a bird, right? We could like actually see him, which made it so much more messed up for me. I'm gonna be dead ass. All right.
It's a good depiction of SA. And what
Yeah.
I mean is it takes it seriously. You have
Yeah.
essay in other types of media. I'll bring up that one shitty analog horror. What's it called? The Painter, where they just
You know,
throw in underage sexual assault to be edgy.
oh, okay,
Right.
here's a bad one. Fucking
And-
Has-Been Hotel. I don't know if like y'all know what I'm talking about. There was like a music video depicting it. Horrible. It was horrible.
I'm sorry, I don't watch mid. So,
I know.
yeah.
I watched a video on it. It was like, it was kind of horrendous.
Punpun
Alright.
is a very good depiction of SA.
Oh,
I mean, that, like, it takes
it's
it
it's a
seriously.
very good depiction of
And-
fucking humanity in general. Like all the bad shits in society.
Yeah.
Right.
What infuriates me more than anything is just that fucking Yoichi's wife, she tries to go on pretending like it never happened with Punpun. Doesn't try to address it, doesn't try to do anything with it, and she just tries to get closer to him.
She
try to
she
fill out
acts
sort
like
of
it was
a-
she acts like it was a favor, right? And she was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that was your graduation gift. What?
No, I think she gives him glasses as a graduation gift, and then she just acts like it never happened.
No, I
And she
remember.
uses
No,
her
I
emotions
remember
to-
her saying
No,
that was
and
your
she uses
graduation
her-
gift. Those were the exact words she said.
I'm gonna have to look back at that chapter, unfortunately. But didn't she give him glasses?
I think that was later on. Like that was like earlier in the day.
I don't know.
Like they went out, they hung out, and
I
then they
think-
went to her cafe, where she
I don't
did
think
that.
the crazy part is, well, if he, I remember her using her emotions as a scapegoat to get away with it, or to justify it.
And
Either way,
also
like she was perfectly chill beforehand. It was sad, dude.
and also like Uncle
Yeah.
Yuichi's reaction, like I'm not mad at you. Talking to Punpun, I'm like, this isn't his fault. It isn't his fault. You know, it isn't his fault. Like, you should be
That's why I
blaming
got mad at
your goddamn fiance or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
I
So,
will say, Midori doing that to him, I think, like, really messed him up because it made him like want to have sex all the time, bro. Like, I mean, we know
Yeah.
what happened with that one girl in high school, bro. He almost became a
Yeah.
yeah, no, like you could see the
I don't know
after
what the proper
effects
word is.
of that one incident, and not
It
excusing
affects
it,
him
not
horribly.
excusing any of his behavior, right? Like all
No,
the
but,
shit he
like,
does
it
is
affects him
terrible.
horribly. You see a lot of sequences where he's like visibly and eligibly. He's like, you can make out the fact that he's fucked up, and he just like it comes up in his head, him being essayed.
I mean, the
It
thing,
messes him up.
the
for
thing is, we
trajectory of his
see
life at the very least.
we see like him growing up. You know, we see him growing up, and we see how he was before and after the incident, and like the events that transpired afterwards, like with the one chick from high school, and then Aiko.
Mhm.
Like, no, we see like again, we see effects from his parents too, right? Oh, Eli's back. Okay.
Eli, we get to talk about stuff with Eli, I guess. See what Eli gives to this conversation.
He read volume 7. He read up to volume 7.
That's to volume 7.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
Very
By the way,
good.
does anybody know how the hell Punpun did not go to prison? Like, genuinely?
I don't know.
What are you talking about with the mom?
Well,
At the end, no, Punpun. Yeah. He like. I know Aiko said she killed the mom at the end. The problem is there's probably no proof that she's the one who did it. So it's just like,
well,
why
it's
is he
likely
not?
like fingerprints tracking with them because she did have the knife inside that she stabbed her mother with at the end.
Yeah, no, remember she was choked and then stabbed. She left the knife. And I think I think Punpun was under probation or something like that for attempted murder or something like that. I forget the
I don't think
details.
this says anything about his situation.
I know, but
I'm pretty sure-
I looked it up like the
Well,
first read.
There's probably very little clarity outside of Punpun and Aiko's point of view, and obviously the reader. So honestly, it's just like I don't know where they got evidence from. I don't know what they convicted him of.
The knife was
I do
left there. There
know.
was probably fingerprints on her
Well,
neck.
the knife at the end
I'm
was stabbed into Punpun's leg. Or was that? Yeah, that was a knife.
Yeah.
Like right, so like he's when he's strangling her, whenever like she seems to be dead, and he goes to get there's a knife in his leg. I'm pretty sure it's that knife specifically. So I don't know. I feel like there would definitely be proof that he's probably the one who stabbed her, even if he wasn't.
Um,
I don't know. I mean, his fingerprints
Hold
could be
on.
on it, but
I mean, his fingerprints should have. I mean, they're
well,
all
I
over.
feel
They
like
should be
I feel
all
like
over the
all
neck.
three of their. I feel like everybody's fingerprints were on that shit.
Yeah,
my
Definitely.
fingerprints, your
My
fingerprints,
fingerprints, your fingerprints.
all our fingerprints are on that shit.
yeah. So I first I thought whenever like the first time I read it, I didn't really like think about the time period that had passed, and so for some reason I thought he had went to prison and gotten out already at that point. Well, on the
No.
second reread, I'm realizing that only like maybe 3 or 4 years have passed because Sachi's
Yeah.
kid is like pretty young, but he can walk. So like it hasn't been that long. So there's no way he went to prison for murder for that long.
But I think it was attempted murder, or it was something. I don't think he got convicted for murder though.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, this is Japan where they like don't do anything about stalkers. So maybe he would go to prison for like a year or something. Who knows, man?
I can look it up. Hold on, let me look. Let's go to
Or
Google.com.
yeah, I genuinely don't understand why he's a free man, bro.
Well, he's not a free man, but yeah.
Although he
Okay,
does seem to be pretty. I mean, we don't hear him talk or really interact with anybody at the end, unfortunately. But he seems to be fine. I mean, he's hanging
Well,
out with
yeah,
all the people,
his
all his friends.
okay, so
his friend group is just like because they're the main reason why he didn't bleed out and die at the end, and why he's
okay,
like,
so this is from a
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
is from
Touched about
Reddit.
it.
Reddit is the most trustworthy site of all time. All right.
True.
He had
That's bad.
probation. He didn't commit murder. Aiko committed suicide of his own will. He assaulted Aiko's mom, but Aiko's mom was assaulting Aiko, so it was legal. Aiko illegally killed her mom,
essentially
but
they
she's
claimed
dead.
they claimed self-defense, I'm guessing.
He
Yeah, but
likely served probation for aiding and abetting a criminal. Aiko.
Huh.
Japanese culture, am I
I don't know.
right? Yeah.
Still don't quite understand how
Well,
this
that's what the
became
neckbeards
right.
and that's what the neckbeards on Reddit had to say. We'll see. Actually, we won't see because the manga's over.
I
But
true.
Oh yeah, I
Um
will say
hmm.
another question when it comes to the ending is Punpun like supposed to be with Sachi or something? Because like I remember at the end he's like sitting there. I think I can't remember who he's sitting with, and like
He
Sachi's
was
kid
for
comes up.
he was sitting
I'm
with
trying to figure
the
I'm trying to figure out if he's supposed to be like
Probably
a
the
father figure to Sachi's
probably
kid, or if he's
I
just
think
like in their life.
I think he's
he's
like
more of a father figure.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're together, but
I was just wondering about that. I was like, did Punpun end up with Sachi, bro? I thought bro would be like alone forever.
No, remember Sachi came back?
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to like
And like
accept her, bro.
he's in the hospital bed and she's like, "Oh, look what I drew." And it was the character
honestly,
of
yeah,
Pun Pun.
honestly, I think they're kind of in a weird situationship,
Yeah.
most logically, but like I think it's mainly left up to interpretation.
I mean, that's how the ending feels. Like
honestly,
Yeah,
I don't know if there will
it's
ever
a
be
pretty
another. I don't know if there
it's a
will
loose
ever be
weekend.
another. I don't know if there will ever be another manga or story period quite like Good Night Pun Pun or quite as
no,
good.
no. Like okay, I'm gonna bring in another
Even
one of his
yeah,
mangas. If you've read like Downfall, that's a good
No, bro,
example.
don't spoil it. If you spoil Downfall for me, bro, I'm actually going to come to your house and commit atrocious crimes against you
Well,
and your
I'm
family.
okay. Well, I'm just going to yap a little bit about it. I'm not going to go into spoilers. It's a good like interpretation of like
Everyone dies.
everyone dies. Nah, but it's like a good interpretation of like how to continue after a series like Punpun, where like try metaphor. No, do not try metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis might actually be
Metamorphosis.
deeper than Punpun, though, bro.
No, dude.
Next book
Metamorphosis is
upgrade.
no, Metamorphosis is what LARPers think Punpun is.
I think it's
Actually, that's true.
that's a great description. But yeah, even other similar stories like Punpun just don't hit as hard as Punpun, you know?
I mean,
I will say,
You know-
when does Punpun get the JoJo ending, bro? The Josuke ending, or was it? Yeah, I think it's Josuke. That's what we need, bro.
I mean, the thing with like Asano in general is he has his way of writing characters, right? Where it's like I don't know how
Shit, just like me for real.
I don't know how to describe it. Like yeah, I mean exactly. They're just like me for real. Like he writes characters that we're able to connect with like on a deeper level. Like he makes those situations uncomfortable. Like they actually are, you know? Like
I will say, I also do like that he makes a lot of his characters look really ugly, like
oh,
actual people.
I find that
He
so
changes,
funny.
yeah, he
there's so
changes the
many
characters.
just
Yeah.
flat out disgusting looking people, especially
Like-
near
like-
the Punpun.
Like, you remember the beginning where it has that girl that's like leaving the class? And he's like, "This is the prettiest
Yeah.
girl in my class."
What do you mean? She's beautiful.
And she's like she looks like a
Matt,
Titan from Attack on
Matt,
Titan,
that's
bro.
like a second
What?
grader, man. You shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna be a beautiful woman.
But yeah,
Still
she
shouldn't say
looks like a
that.
Titan, and then he's like, "This is the most beautiful girl in the class," and I'm just like, "Bro, what are we doing here?"
Yeah, no,
Have
especially
you
like
seen his
volume
mom?
volume 1, volume 2. He draws people so weirdly.
I mean, that's
And then
his
there's some
Asano
panels
style.
that I saw that are like, and what the fuck are you drawing?
Also, I want to point out I have the girl's face on the recording, just blown up.
I can't wait to like
Yep.
get some edited footage in the background or something like that.
It's just
About
I
Matt's
don't-
gonna edit about 2 separate instances, and he's gonna leave the rest unedited.
I'm probably gonna leave
He might
all of it
put in-
unedited except for like spoilers for Better Call Saul.
Yep. Not even skip to here. Just
Do I even add gameplay? Should I add gameplay?
Just text that says this text
Just
that
Subway
says yeah,
Surfers.
Better Call Saul spoilers.
Skip to
Incoming.
yada yada. Oh,
Yeah.
also like a
put some
warning.
Subway Surfers over this conversation, and
That's when I make YouTube shorts about it.
and then put like captions, but only for like a minute of the video.
No, I just use AI captions, or I just pull
AI captions.
I pull a Crunchyroll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta translate it to German with ChatGPT, bro. I'm actually like leave the part where
Ooh,
like, the
and then
prompt-
just
leave
and
the
then just
prompt-
Head
duplicate
pads
the
from
videos.
Makima. Ooh, that's going to go
Ooh,
hard.
you know what else? You know what else you could do? Every book club from now on, don't even get us in on a conversation. Just AI generate.
Yeah, AI
like,
generate all the
like a
conversations.
conversation between us.
Fire game.
Have it
for-
sample all
Oh
of
my
our
God,
voices, and then
that's
have
No,
how
us
we
talk
get
about it.
I'm just going to use this recording. This
Yeah,
recording
that's how to get Matt slimed out for real in real life.
in real life.
No, we're good.
Yo, come to my house. I live at the White House, bro.
You gotta say /s real quick. They might actually get you. Say it quickly. Say I'm joking. Say in game.
Baby,
In-game, Israel's
say in game,
gonna get you.
in game. You know what? Here's a very important
Yeah,
image for
okay,
Punpun. Here's a
okay.
very important image for Punpun. All right.
What? Okay.
Shit, hold on,
Homer.
it comes. Baby bird. Anyways, Punpun. I think we're
Alright.
I think we're starting to get derailed a little bit.
I think we're out of stuff to talk about.
All right.
In a
Bep is.
13-volume series that is about 150 something
Yeah,
chapters
but there's-
long.
I mean, the recording
You
is
only have
45
so
minutes.
many characters and
lot,
talking
yeah.
points in a series like
let's
Punpun.
talk about Bakihama. and
Yeah, we're
Naruto.
done. Yeah,
Alright.
we're done.
All
It's
right.
over.
So,
All right, all right, all right.
all right. To
So do you want to
intro,
do the wheel?
yeah, let's do. Do you have it up?
Hold on. I'll share my
All
screen.
right, this is when the video fades to black and
No,
Fox
no,
just
no,
starts playing.
no.
And you say thanks for
All right.
watching.
So to kind of like introduce this segment to our viewers, we do a book club like after every read, and you point a
Bro, lady,
suggestion,
in the middle of
and
the
then we
video.
spin it. All right, we spin it. We get 5, and then we vote on it. All right. So that's what this
All right.
is.
So, yeah.
Our viewers.
Are
Yeah, everyone in the server that's gonna watch it. If not, I'm gonna ban them. All right.
all right, all right. Want me to spin?
Yeah, spin it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we get first.
You don't get to see the stream.
Oh, bro. It's loading for me still. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay,
Let's
Kichi.
go. Oh
I
my
don't know what
God, fucking
Kichi is.
Kichi.
I don't know what that is. How mid is
I'll
it?
explain later.
How okay.
Bro, why is it still loading? Let me watch the video. God damn.
Okay, I am a hero. I kind of fuck with that one.
Probably should have like added everyone to get them in here to watch this.
No,
but okay.
no. They could have been in here. They could have been in here, and they didn't. Slam dunk. Hell yeah.
Look at that. Slam dunk.
Slam dunk. I'm hype.
We are
if you-
all not voting for
We are
Frank, bro.
all voting slam dunk.
We are not.
Oh my
We are
God,
all not
Ajin,
voting
did it
Ajin.
again.
We are
I
not.
had enough volumes.
This is
I
like
had enough volumes of it, and I 100%
what
would.
slam dunk
But I have like 7 volumes, and that's it.
of
I
slam
gotta start
dunk.
collecting.
Just
more.
read it, bro.
Must have broke as shit.
We'll just read it online, bro.
Yeah, just
Is
don't
it
be
Dungeon
broke.
Meshi?
Oh my God.
God, it's Dungeon Meshi again. We are not voting Dungeon Meshi, bro.
And here are your 5.
All
Kichi,
right.
I'm a Hero, Slam Dunk, Ajin
Bro.
Demi-Human, Dungeon Meshi.
Is it just me or is the stream not loading?
I
It's
don't
not,
know.
bro. It's
Well,
not just
I got it
you.
on a recording already, so it's like
I couldn't watch it
whatever.
either, bro. Don't worry.
It's
You're
fine.
not alone.
Yeah, it was
This
all
type-
Monster Musume. Anyways,
So I'm going to so is the video done then? Are we done?
basically, anyways, if y'all enjoyed, join. I guess.
Join the server.
Join the server.
Yeah, join the
Please.
server. It's literally free. All we ask is like you tolerate our bullshit, all right? And read, please read.
That and also you gotta
No.
super major bullshit as well. That's not.
All right, yeah, you just
Yeah.
fucking get
There's a
just
wall of
cut
shame.
it out.
You might get kicked.
There is a wall of shame. Don't be big stinky dum dums. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be like
Damn, bro, you
saturated.
kicked a bot, bro. That's not supposed to be fire.
No, I'm so glad I had the bot muted.
All right.
I am so
is
glad
gonna
I
get
had the bot
about-
muted.
Yeah, we're cutting like that last part.
This is about to get
All
about
right,
3
so yeah.
people at best.